We're on to fight number 8. This is a flyweight bout. C-class MMA. And fighting out of the blue corner is Eden Gray.
Now, April, if you can hear, Eden is, she's brought a lot of the crowd with her tonight.
Crowd favorite.
Now, this one's a little bit special for me too, because I was there the day that Eden walked into our gym and wanted to start her martial arts journey almost a year and a half ago now. And my goodness, that girl just puts in the work. She puts in the time, and she deserves to be here tonight, and she deserves to have those cheers from the crowd.
Are you feeling a little bit nervous for her?
I mean, I feel nervous for everybody I know who fights, but I also know that she is the most capable girl I know.
Yeah, having, training with her, watching her grow. I mean, for you to actually watch her, it's going to be like a special moment if she gets her hand raised at the end of the night.
And I can tell you now, with hands like hers, you wouldn't think that she'd only been doing it for a year and a half, for as long as she has. She has some very slick boxing and some beautiful takedowns and just so much heart to go behind it.
Well, I'm excited to see this now.
She's looking calm as she gets ready to come into the cage.
And you can hear that crowd. Everyone's behind her. She's brought all of her supporters.
So Eden has predicted that this is going to be a hard first fight, but that she is chasing that win. And as she comes in, you can see that she is reared and ready to go.
Looking very confident there.
And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Steph, the Chief Gulino.
And here comes Steph Gulino in the red corner from Boonchu Academy. Another one coming from John Wayne Parr.
We've got a few from Boonchu tonight, but it looks like she also has the crowd behind her. All right, fun fact, Steph is a pastry chef, and it looks like her fight name is The Chef.
I think I'm going to have to hit her up after this fight.
Yeah.
But she has had 2 years of Muay Thai experience and currently holds a white belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I think we're expecting to see some fantastic striking going on here tonight.
Especially in this weight category too.
That's the kind of thing that you also expect from a Boonchu fighter, and that's what we've seen in these previous fights. So Steph is going to bring it. She's predicting that she's going to win this fight, but she hasn't given us any other information, so this fight could end up anywhere.
Both ladies determined to win. Who's going to take it out tonight? Both appear to be crowd favorites. Both ladies have a ton of supporters in the room tonight.
And both ladies making their MMA debut. Steph's looking calm as she gets the pat down. Getting ready to come in. So remembering this is a C-class bout, so both ladies have shin pads, and if the ground gets...
Fight number 8. Flyweight C-class, 3 by 3 minute rounds. Fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 56.2. Fighting out of Gamebred Academy, Eden Gray! And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 56.8. Fighting out of Boonchu Gym, Steph, the chef, Gulino! Your referee for this match is Claire Fryer.
Both ladies are ready to rock and roll. All right, here we go. Touching gloves in the center.
Nice show of respect, and Eden has come straight out.
Oh,
Both ladies
fast off the
firing.
mark from both fighters. They're taking no chances.
Beautiful shot by Eden. Driven her into
Oh,
the
straight
cage.
with the down. Her hands are class with that double leg.
Explosive beginning to a fight.
Transition to a single. Looks like she's going for that single, and she's lifting it up. She's got to get ahead. She's got to drop in it.
Someone's cut. I see blood.
I can see Steph's got her head right under Eden's neck.
Yeah.
So we're hoping
Trying
that
to pull her off.
Eden can transition out of this. Going for some knees.
What an explosive start to a fight. Eden's got that good pressure on, but Steph's landing some big knees.
All right, back to the center.
And the crowd is
Oh,
going
Eden with that
insane.
perfect 1-2 straight down the pipe. It was beautiful.
Eden's putting on the pressure.
So Eden's been doing a lot of work with Adrian Rodriguez and Beck
Beautiful
Rawlings.
timing on that shot.
She's got to be careful of that guillotine if she, oh no, and
There
she's
it
taken her
goes.
down. What a beautiful takedown by Eden.
She's going to try and clear that guard. And I can hear her corners
And,
screaming at her. And
She's got to get past those legs in order to get on top of her.
Steph's going to try and stand up now.
And Steph's done a really good job of keeping her guard and keeping that her shins in between her and Eden to make sure that Eden can't flatten her out. And then now we're in close guard. We'll see what Steph does with this. God, they've both been relentless. You know, that whole game bred mentality, the relentless intensity. Eden's really come out and shown that tonight.
she's keeping that pressure on. She's keeping her head low, but Steph's doing a good job of controlling her posture with that guard.
So remember, this is a C-class MMA fight, so no strikes to the face, only to the body.
Steph could really try to start climbing up Eden. Oh, we've got some ground and pound by Eden. I was under the impression that, C-class, you wouldn't let her hit the face. I thought she went for a straight to the body.
I think they are
The
to the body.
angle that we can't see.
She just has to watch out in case Steph tries to open up for a submission here.
Eden's trying to shake her off. She's got to be careful of that triangle when she does that. You can see that Steph's transitioning to a triangle. She's trying to climb up her back as Eden tries to stand up. If she doesn't bridge up against her, then that's the end of the first round. I do not know who to give that to. Eden for the takedown. Steph for the bloody face. There's so much blood on Eden's face right now, but she doesn't even seem to be phased. She doesn't even seem to be phased by it.
It's that adrenaline rush. Sometimes when you get hit, you don't realize.
No. Okay.
I think
Eden's,
that takedown and that control on the ground has just given Eden this round. But I think that Steph is going to come out strong in the next one and try and pop her a few more times.
You got to hand it to her though. Eden really kept her on the ground there, so you can see she's heavy breathing. Eden's kind of got her breaths a little bit more shallow. I guess Steph's taking a lot of breaths in as she's sitting down there. So in my opinion, I kind of feel that Eden probably took a lot of gas tank out of her just then.
I think she did too.
Yeah.
But let's see how this goes. You never know until the fighter comes out.
Oh, we've got the referee in charge,
Gulino.
wiping up all the blood. It's a blood blast,
These
ladies
girls
and gentlemen.
are savage.
And the crowd's going wild, and not just for one side. We've got two corners, and they're just going hard. And the crowd's really loving this fight. Eden straight back in the center. Oh, straight for the takedown, straight for that double. And what a beautiful spore by Stephanie there.
But so much drive from Eden. She got her back to the cage.
She needs
She's
to
gonna
really
have to switch to that single.
Yeah, and
she's not going to be able to pick her up from here.
I think, yeah, looking for some clinch work there from Stephanie, and she's really...
Steph looking for a couple of those knees to the body, and they can really take it out of you.
All right, those strikes are coming from both
really
fighters.
line up.
Women.
And the crowd is going
Steph pushing
absolutely
up.
crazy.
Eden's gone for that beautiful shot underneath again. Some big knees from Steph.
We've got to be careful here. If Stephanie transitions to that, and then she goes for a score
Nice
again.
ball from Steph.
You know,
Beautiful.
Eden got that. That's another one for Eden, unfortunately. And she's taking her into close guard. Looks like she's grabbing on her arm.
That was some beautiful work from both women there. Just that drive
got-
and that heart. What a cracker of a first fight for both of these ladies here tonight.
Eden really needs to start working and getting rid of that and getting that loosening up on her the overhand that she got on her there.
Nice
or
little body
sinking in
punch from
deep.
Eden.
Nice shots to the body by
Nice body shots. Oh, we've got a bit of
okay, so there's a
going on.
Kimura attempt
All
here.
right, Steph's
So you've got to be
looking for that
really
Kimura.
careful. If Eden's not careful, she's isolated the arm. She's definitely isolated the arm. And what Eden needs to do is she needs to put a lot of pressure on her shoulder so that she can't turn it and she's...
Yeah,
she let it go.
out of it.
She let it go. She let it go. Eden worked really hard just then in order to put all the pressure on that shoulder, so she was pushing it out and loosening up that Kimura grip. Some nice body shots.
Got just under a minute left in round 2.
Yeah, you can see Steph's trying to climb up her body. If she's gonna go, see, she's grabbing one arm. If she's gonna go for a triangle, nope, she's ready to disengage, I think, and Eden's really bleeding all over her.
Eden needs to be careful with that arm outside the guard.
Yep, and she's going
Triangle.
for a
There we
triangle.
go.
No.
And she snuck her way back in.
So the thing is with these C-class bouts is it's really hard to actually lock in your legs with those shin guards on.
Yeah.
So I think that she's going to have a lot of trouble trying to close that up, especially if she's trying to go for a triangle. So you can see that before she went over to an arm bar, but that didn't work out either.
I think we've also reached that point where both of them have enough sweat that it's going to be difficult to hold on to an armbar.
Yeah, definitely,
If you go for it.
definitely, and you've got to be really tight with those arm bars, especially when all the blood including. Okay, that's the end of round 2. What are we thinking, ladies?
I think that might be 2-0 to Eden. with those
I
takedowns and
think
that control.
Eden is. I actually think Eden's in the lead. I think that one. I gave them both to Eden.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think Eden's got this one.
We've got to thank GCJ here putting his ring boy up, number 3, round 3.
But she is looking a little bit worse for wear in the face.
If she can weather this,
She's taken a bit of damage, but it does not seem to be bothering her.
Nah, she's just mauling through, and she's just on her way. It really looks like Eden's on her way to her first win in her MMA debut.
We'll see how Steph comes out based on what her coaches say for this final round. Because Steph has landed some massive hits on Eden, so let's see.
And the crowd's going wild again, guys, and we've got more blood that's been wiped off by the ref. I've even got some blood on my notes here, my commentary notes. The commentary box is blood all over the commentators. It's a bloodbath here.
We are in the
It is a
zone.
bloodbath here at XFC Queens of the Cage. Eden straight for that double leg,
Straight for that
and
shot.
she just straight to the cage, pushing up again, putting all that pressure against the cage. Her hands are clasped, and there goes that double. There goes that classic game bed to the double leg takedown. It was so beautiful. So
She's working really hard on her wrestling throughout the camp, and so you can really see that it's paying off here.
it's definitely paying off. It is definitely paying off. She's wearing her down. I think she's wearing her down. So what I think that Steph needs to do in this is grab a hold of one of her wrists. She really needs to hip out the opposite side. And if she keeps holding her there, she's just giving Eden the free rein to keep going for the body.
Eden's doing a good job of preventing that arm from being isolated as well. We can see Steph's trying to isolate one arm across the body.
She's definitely working towards a triangle. You can see that there. But I don't think at this stage, with all the gear on especially, that it's actually going to work out for her. She's best off turning and trying to get out. I think out from underneath Eden and getting her to stand and bang again. Oh,
but there is blood everywhere, folks.
there is blood everywhere on my phone, on my notes, on my commentators.
Oh, gross.
As the girls continue to work, she's just got to watch out for those legs opening. Steph needs to try and hip out and stand back up, I think. We've got just over a minute left in this final round, and if Steph doesn't get her way back up, I think it could be all over.
I definitely think. I definitely agree with you there, Joe. If she doesn't make her way out and then she probably needs a finish now. I think if she doesn't finish Eden, then with either a submission or a TKO, I think I'd have to give it to Eden tonight.
She's trying
Props to both these girls, though.
Yeah. Big hearts on both of them. I think they're both experiencing a bit of an adrenaline dump as well. They both look a little bit.
Yeah, both their mouths are open. They're breathing through their mouths. It's hard breaths, you know.
Eden's fighting that leg to stay within that guard in the last 10 seconds of the fight. And I think that's it.
And it's all over.
It's over.
It is all over.
Wow, what an amazing effort by both ladies.
What an amazing first fight from both of them.
I mean, we've got blood everywhere.
Yeah, look.
They've got blood everywhere.
Look.
They really gave it all.
It's the last time I wear light-colored jeans to commentate for a fight. Let's be honest.
A lot of heart shown by both of these.
What a fight. There was a lot of blood. Give it up for these two ladies. There's a lot of people in the crowd supporting them here tonight. There was blood everywhere. There was blood on the commentators. There was blood on our phones. There was blood everywhere. Fantastic. But 3 rounds, 3 minutes, and we go to the judges' decision. And our judges, by unanimous decision, give the win to the blue corner!
This absolutely warms my heart.
You must be so proud, Joe.
I know that as a commentator I'm not supposed to show any bias, but I am so proud of that little girl.
Also, don't hit me. I don't want your blood on me, girl. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
So tired. So fucking tired. Yeah. That was fucking tough. That was so tough.
You came out and you went. You came out and you went. It did not look like that was your first fight. It did not look like that was your first fight. How was the prep leading up to it?
So hard. I've been training with the best. There are some amazing girls at Ignite and Gamebred, so they definitely prepared me for this. Yeah.
And you look phenomenal. Any future plans now? Now you've had a taste of blood, well, your own blood, but now you've had a taste of blood. Is this something that you want to continue to do?
Yeah, fuck yeah. That was sick. That was really
Awesome, girl. Any extra thanks? Now's your chance.
sorry?
Anyone, thank anyone.
I just want to thank you. I just want to say thanks to my coaches and my partner, Dade. He definitely taught me mostly everything I know. Jason from Gamebred. I think that's it. Oh, and my teammates. I want to say thanks to all my supporters, my family in New Zealand watching me. Hi. Yeah. Thank you for everybody for coming out. First women's card.
All right, congratulations, my girl. Give it up for Eden.